look at Acrisure Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
UCF has a unique stadium, the Acrisure Bounce House. Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. The Knights will kick off first, and here we go. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Running to the left. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so...
Could be an alley. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Right on the money. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Oh, they're after him. Avoids pressure on the right. Incomplete into the end zone, but they're going to back up with a hold on the play. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Craig. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Can't get him to the ground.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's Wade. He's loose on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Here's a give to Watson. Got a little grass. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch, they've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
Running the red zone, it's Watson. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Back to pass, it's Craig. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
How about the linebacker right there? They make calls and they play in coverage, but if you're a linebacker, you better be physical, and that dude came downhill. Somebody might want to block him up front, Palmer. Downhill and laid the lumber.
Yeah, they definitely weren't able to chip up and get him on that one, but I'll tell you, a hit like that, that makes you think twice about wanting to run the football between the tackles for the rest of this game, because that dude has got some bad intentions.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Still on his feet at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Dropping back, it's Craig. It's complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. He wants to throw it again. Makes a catch. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a man. Flips it out to the back. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Hard running there. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now facing a third and long. Just feeds the running back. Maybe some room here. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. I guess an optimist could say it's still first and goal, and now you have a little more room to work with. To the air, it's Craig. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. With the catch, it's Watson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
To the air, it's Barnett. Got it in the middle, it's Charles. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Running inside, it's Watson. Maybe a crease. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabs it in the middle. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Might be calling a hot route. They'll give it to Watson. Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Quick release on the RPO. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To throw, it's Barnett. Takes the easy completion. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They've been able to control the ball. This is the 7th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 3. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got the 1st himself. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw on the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed. And you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's 1st down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
Looking downfield, it's Craig. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Horned Frogs will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield very late in the half. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. A handoff for Watson. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 8 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Badgers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. Make it 2 in a row for that ball club after they started the season 1-1. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
He'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And they're able to make the tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Works the middle of the field. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, it's a nice job tackling on defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that 3rd down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
The Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Snags it, and there's running room. They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rule will get us up to date on his condition. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And look, defenses obviously have to play man coverage in different situations of the game, but you got to wonder if this defense wants to keep playing man after giving up that big play.
The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Gets it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, TCU! might take the lead here in the second half. Getting set for the point after. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Two-point conversion attempt is on the way.
Here we go, ready.
He gets in there for the two-point conversion, and they now lead by 5. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Charles. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Knights. A great catch and run for 6.
And it's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Motion from the wide receiver. Got the back over the middle. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. 1st and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Craig. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
A give to the right with Watson. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
The Knights will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Rides the option. He keeps it. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Quarterback moving. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Scanning the field, it's Craig. Might be looking to run. And it's his fourth interception of the game. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wants to adjust the pattern. Watson again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Knights with the 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Black 18. To the ground. He's got it again. There's a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw. It's Craig. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it on the right. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else, but increased.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
Such a hard position to be successful in when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes. The defense, look at him. Great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you do... There he goes! Got enough for the first. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he just kept running, and he ran themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Craig. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Stepping to the right. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
It's so much nicer when you're a defensive coordinator and you're calling plays and you know exactly.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's thrown another interception. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, that's a nice interception. At this point of the game, up 2 possessions in a 2-minute situation, the offense is so predictable. You know they're going to throw the football. So everybody on defense, they're just trying to see the ball thrown and then breaking on it. Nice job coming away with that turnover.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.